Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my channel YouTuber's Goldmine. Today's video is all about how to get your videos on YouTube homepage. We will be talking about the YouTube algorithm and how you can use it to get lots of views by placing your videos on the homepage. This channel is all about YouTube growth and YouTube tips. If that is something that interests you, make sure to subscribe and turn your post notification on so you don't miss anything, as I will be uploading more videos. Okay, that's enough. Let's get into today's video. Before we start the video, I have to quickly tell you that it only takes 2 seconds of your time to hit that like button and press the subscribe button. While you are at it, don't forget to comment down below because it's the best way you can support my channel. A lot of YouTubers tell you that you need to focus on SEO and ranking your videos in search, which is a good way to get views, but they are all long term. They are not the fastest way to get views because the only time that you can get views from ranking your videos in search is when people are constantly searching for that keyword that you are ranked for. And if your video is not ranked first, then most probably that person will get the answer to their question in the first video and will not watch the rest. So at that point, SEO is not really doing anything for you, which is what makes browse features and the recommended page the fastest way of getting more views and growing on YouTube, and is usually the cause of blow-ups for most of the videos on YouTube. So in this video, I'm going to share how you can place your videos on the recommended page so that you get more views and the algorithm picks your video up. Now, let me tell you that everything on YouTube is controlled by algorithms. YouTube itself is a giant algorithm. This is to better organize and serve content to the people who use YouTube, to make sure that every user on YouTube is served with videos that is directly suited with their taste. So to get your videos on homepage, you have to understand how the algorithm works and how did YouTube set their algorithm up to push out videos. Once you make sure that your videos obey the algorithm's rules, that is when the algorithm picks up your video and pushes it out further, and you will get views faster. Now, the algorithm is not a human that decides which video should be pushed out. It is just an algorithm that YouTube has set up to organize and serve content to the users. So when your video comes into contact with the algorithm is going to look at the criteria that is set up by YouTube to decide to whether push out your video or not. So now, what are these sets of rules or criteria that your video must meet to get pushed out by the algorithm? What videos meet the criteria and what videos do not meet this criteria? So first, you have to understand that getting your videos on homepage is different than the trending page and the search ranking. That is because everybody's homepage is different. So it's about getting your video on a specific person's homepage, which is why when you refresh your own homepage on YouTube and you refresh your homepage 5 different times, there are going to be 5 different sets of videos shown to you. And it's the same for everyone. Each time that someone refreshes their homepage, they are going to get new sets of videos based on what they like to watch on YouTube and what they are searching for on YouTube. So that is how YouTube decides what content is placed on whose homepage. But as far as whether or not your content is put on anybody's homepage, it comes down to audience satisfaction. The difference between somebody seeing your video and clicking on it and then leaving the video after less than 30 seconds, or somebody seeing your video and clicking on it and watching a good majority of the video, which is what directly tells YouTube that people are watching your video, engaging with your video, enjoying your video, and that tells YouTube that your video is worthy of being shown on people's homepages. Now, a question rises here, and that is, how many views do you need to make YouTube to push out your video in people's homepages? And the answer is 0. You can be on the homepage with millions of views, or you can be on homepage with less than 20 views. The amount of views a video has no correlation with it being on the homepage. What matters is how people are interacting with your video and how your video satisfies those viewers. And that is the reason that you can find many videos on your recommended page from weeks ago to even several years ago. That is because the YouTube algorithm is not set up to look at upload dates or likes and dislike counts or how many views the video has. It's all about satisfaction. It's about whether your video is is interesting to people or hooking them. So if you want to place your videos on the homepage or the recommended page, forget about the amount of subscribers you have or the views you have or how many likes you have. Just look at your audience retention, which means that when somebody is watching your video, what percentage of your video are they actually watching? Do they watch your video and leave after 10 seconds, or do they watch your video for 5 minutes or even 10 minutes? That is what is going to directly tell YouTube that whether people are enjoying your video and should it be placed on the homepage or not. And now, the second way by which the YouTube algorithm measures audience satisfaction is session time and engagement, which means that not only somebody watches a good majority of your video, but they also take the time and like your video, drop a comment, and share your video. There is a reason why when you watch a YouTube video, many YouTubers tell you on and on that like the video and drop a comment and share the video, because they know if they get you to do all of that, it makes the algorithm pick up their video and push it further, which gets them more views and they make more money. So basically, to get your video on the recommended page, you have to trigger the algorithm and get the algorithm to pick up your video by making the first group of people to watch a large majority of your video and engage with it. That is how you need to make the algorithm to initially pick up your video. And your second goal should be to make your video stay on the algorithm and keep being pushed out. And that, my friends, is when a video begins to blow up on YouTube. That is how they get millions of views. The key here is to get picked up by the algorithm and stay in the algorithm. So if you get a decent amount of retention and engagement on your video for the first few days, but then you start getting less retention and engagement, then the algorithm starts to drop your video and stop pushing it out. And that brings me to the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to share this video with any people you know that might help them. My goal is to help every small YouTuber out there. Make sure to hit that like button and comment down below what you think about this video, or if you know any other tips. Finally, hit that subscribe button and the bell icon next to it to get notified every single time I upload videos like this. Until next time, peace.